everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful wreath card. This is actually part of the new launch of the Frida Kahlo collection. It's stunning, and I'm going to be launching it today at 12:30. So if you're watching this video as soon as it goes out, then watch this, and then you'll still have some time to then head over to the Craft Stash and YouTube channel, because they'll be streaming there as well, to see some other demos that I'll be making. But if you're watching this later, all the links will be shared below, and you'll still be able to watch that back and just see what else I make and what else is in the collection. But you don't need the collection to make this particular card. I have made similar before on the channel, but I thought it was a lovely one to show off these beautiful flowers. So let me show you how to make it. So these are the two stamp sets that I've used. So I've taken the flower from the Frida Floral set, and then the Sentiment Strong Woman from the Frida Butterfly set. Some gorgeous images on there, and you get the lovely borders and everything as well. So I've coloured all of these and I've cut them all out, and I've just added a little dot of my accent glaze in the centre there, so it's got some dimension and a little bit of shine. So I've got 7 flowers. So this is kind of a 6x6 size card. I think by the time the base goes on, it's going to be a little bit bigger, but it gives you an idea, and it's easy to just scale this down or scale it up. So I've already gone ahead and I've cut myself, I've got 3 frames here stuck together. It can be any shape, but I just thought, I love the detail of the inverted scallop. So it's these ones here. The sizes, I've got 5 inches for the smaller circle. Sorry, I should do it on this one for this smaller one, and then I think it was about 5 3/4, something like that. You want a frame size that, I guess, from point to, it's about 1/2 inch, okay, but it's entirely up to you. I've done a few different wreath cards now, and they're all slightly different. I've also then cut another one, and that's to go on the back so that we can hide the joins of the acetate. So this piece here was a piece of 6x6. Okay, and along one of the sides I've just scored at 3 inches right down through the middle. Fold it in half and we've got our base. You then want to plan how far down you want to cut this. So you want to take your smallest die, so I can just take that one out now, and just decide how far down you want to bring it. Okay, I think I've come up about 1 inch from the bottom, yeah, just over, thereabouts, and run that through, and it should cut through both layers. If it doesn't, then it will cut through enough to leave an impression. Flip it over, line the die back up and pass it through again. You don't have to do this, you can just leave it as is and just stick the circle or frame over the top, but it is quite nice to have that cut out, because now what you can do is take the 3 that you stuck together, and you just want to line it up and stick them over the top. Just have to move it a little bit until it's in place, something like that. There we go. And then the idea is that I'm going to have some of these flowers at the top and in the bottom, and then the acetate. So I'm going to get this stuck down first. So I'm just going to run some glue all around this edge, like so. And this is the construction glue again, so it's all becoming nice and strong. And then just line that all up. It's better if I hold this. And now I'm using my hot glue just because it's a thin frame, and I tend to always use my glue gun whenever I'm attaching flowers and stuff. So I'm going to have those two kind of locked in together just so I don't see the end. So I think we'll do 4 or 5 around there, and then maybe those 3 down there. Do we want 3 and 4, or maybe 5 and 2? Let's have a little look. Maybe I do 5 and 2. Let's just have a little. Yeah, I think I prefer that. I'm going to do 5 and 2, and then I'm going to have that suspended in the middle with the acetate strip. I'm keeping this all white. I think it looks really nice just with the bold flowers against that white background. But of course you can, you know, add a piece of pattern paper down here if you want to. You might want to stamp your sentiment down here and have something hanging. It would look really nice for Christmas as well. You could have a little Christmas tree or snowflake hanging in the middle. So I think I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to stick this one down first, just a little bead of glue. I just want that to go over the top there. In fact, I'm just going to trim in a little bit off of the edges because I don't need all that attached. I have also added a little bit of shape to the flowers, so just a little kind of curve on the ends there, just to keep it a little bit lifted. So I've stuck it all down, but I don't like how these are all like lined up the same. So I'm just going to snip them off and reposition it. So don't be afraid to snip into your stamps and change them, take them apart. Yeah, I think that's better. So I've just cut myself a piece of acetate here. It's about 1/2 inch. I've cut it longer than I need at the moment because then I can snip it from the back. And I think what I'm going to do is pop a little bit of tape in the middle here. And I'm going to stick the sentiment down. Make sure the acetate's straight, and then I can make sure that my sentiment's straight, like so. And now I can kind of hold, you can open up the card, like so. Yeah, I'm going to add a little stopper into that. Oh, it looks so pretty. And then I can decide, I mean, it does look quite nice, like over to one side. I quite like that look, actually. You can see what it's like right in the middle, but there's something about having it slightly off to the left that I think it looks a little bit different. And because I've already done a few with it in the middle, I think I'm going to do that. But you can have it up higher. But that's a nice thing about the acetate. And if you wanted to, you could cut your largest circle, just cut that with a piece of acetate and have the whole piece as an acetate sheet. And then you could have snowflakes, you know, dotted around. There's so much you can do with this, but I think I like it that way. So I'm just going to add a little bit of tape on the back and get that in place. And then just snipping away the excess there. And then with this frame, you can pop it over the back and it's going to cover up all of the joins and all of the bits that you've, you know, stuck down. You just need to move it around until it all lines up. Okay, so I've lined it up on the back, but I must have gone off somewhere. But I actually quite like the way that they've all kind of poked out, the little points there. So I'm going to keep it as it is. I think it looks really nice. Okay, when that's all stuck down, you're going to have to open up the bottom and just fold on that join. Okay, like so. You'll probably find it's going to slide open like mine, so I'm going to add my little stopper. So I've cut myself a little 2x1 and I'm just going to score along the 2-inch side at every 1/2 inch, so 1/2, 1 and 1 1/2. And then I'm going to do a mountain, valley and a mountain fold. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue. I'm just going to use the hot glue because I've still got it out. And I'm going to pop it in the middle, just there. And then I'm going to pop another bit on that side and just close the card up. Now I'll cut another piece to go over there, and you could have that as a small area to write your message. Otherwise, I'm just going to write a little message just on the corner there. To be honest, I think I'm going to keep this one for myself and just have it as a decoration. So you can see the stopper now, and that just stands really nicely. I think it's a beautiful card. I'm really pleased with this. Just having that slightly off to the left, I think makes a big difference. Just gives it a completely different look. And I can imagine this with your autumn colours. Like I said, a Christmas wreath. I think it's a stunning, beautiful card. Okay, so like I said, I will be live at 12:30 today over on the Craft Stash Facebook page. All of the details will be linked below. This video would have finished. You've probably still got maybe 10, even 15 minutes before I'm going to go live if you're catching this video as soon as I've uploaded it. So head over there next and you'll get some more inspiration. And if you're watching this at a slightly later date, then I'll still share the updated live and you can watch it back and see what else I made using the collection. So thank you as always for watching. I will pop up the other wreath cards now and I'll see you all again soon. Take care.